If you imagine the EU institutional framework as a clockwork, European political parties are the oil that ensures a smooth functioning of the whole machinery. European political parties have long been underestimated, but over the past decades their role has developed massively and the EU has become more and more politicized. In 1992, European political parties were mentioned for the first time in EU treaties, giving them a legal standing. In 2004, European political parties started receiving annual funding from the European Parliament. As a result, numerous additional European political parties were created around this time. In 2013, the introduction of the Spitzenkandidaten system provided European political parties with a role in campaigning for the European parliamentary elections in 2014 and later in 2019. According to the EU treaties, their role is to contribute to forming European political awareness and to expressing the will of citizens of the Union. To achieve this, European political parties play an important role coordinating along three dimensions: vertically, linking the national with the European level; horizontal, between the EU institutions; and diagonal, between the affiliates in different member states. Lately, European political parties have increased their coordination activities in relation to the European Council, the institution that brings together the 27 EU heads of state or government and defines the political priorities of the European Union. Ahead of European Council meetings, European political parties hold so-called pre-summits, bringing together the European Council members belonging to the same European political family to strategize, network, or communicate. The greater number of pre-summits and higher attendance show the increased politicization of the EU. Over time, the political makeup of the European Council has changed quite significantly, leading to an increased number of political ideologies in the European Council. In 2005, 96% of heads of state of government in the European Council were active members of one of the three political parties, the EPP, the PES or ALDE. Beginning of 2022, this percentage had decreased to 71%. The changing political makeup is of course related to the influence of European political parties in the European Council. For instance, the European People's Party was able to shape important elements of treaty reforms in the context of the Maastricht Treaty. The Party of European Socialists also played an important role for creating the employment chapter of the Amsterdam Treaty. In the past, the choice of a European Commission President was often linked to their nationality. Each of the first 7 European Commission Presidents came from a different founding member state, as well as the UK. Today, one can see that nominations for EU institutional leadership reflect a party political balance both in the European Council as well as in the European Parliament. In view of the next European parliamentary elections in 2024, European political parties will again play an important role. After the elections, they will also contribute to the choice of the EU's next institutional leadership.